You ready to redress me? You're never going to be able to see me give birth if you're like this at my tiny little cup. It looks like I'm pregnant at all times. Hello, we're starting the vlog this week on the weekend because I'm finally actually out and venturing since I had my surgery. Hopefully the vlog before this will be me like chatting about all of that stuff, but I'm definitely on the rise, aren't I? We're out and about today. We're actually going to go head to Aiden's grandparents. That's kind of why we've come this way, because they're like North London. But we've decided to come to Hampstead for the day because it's something neither of us have done, and it's like very much en route. So that's what we're doing, aren't we? We're going for a little cough and a sweet treat. We're both very hungry, and we've just quickly found a recommendation because otherwise I feel like it's just super overwhelming. I don't know, for me anyway, I prefer like having somewhere to go, which is, I think maybe because we're hungry as well, it kind of was a good idea to do that. Yeah. Otherwise it's more fun being a bit spontaneous and walking around and finding somewhere, but when you're this hungry, I'm like, need to get somewhere. Yeah, I'm still very much suffering with like hard bloating. Like it literally looks like I'm 8 months pregnant, maybe 9 months. Constantly, like I'll have not even eaten for ages, and it's like my stomach is just, and it's making me not want to eat, but I actually am feeling quite hungry now, so it's kind of good for me, but with your normal metabolism being fine. We've just stopped at this Karma bread waiting for our drinks. We've decided to get this, which was their recommendation, the cardamom bun, and then we've got the cinnamon, it's pumpkin spice cinnamon, didn't they say? Pumpkin spice cinnamon. Yum. Such little sweet treats. Then I got a dirty chai and you got I can't remember now, flat white. Classic, that's classic bear move. We're now back home. We spent some lovely time with Aiden's grandparents. We hadn't been able to see them for a while because they were in Italy. And we've come home with lots of like yummy goods from them, haven't we? We've got some like leftover bits and loads of pasta. And I just wanted to show you about this little idea that I really wanted to do. So I was actually inspired because this thing arrived at my house. Where is it? This box from a brand called Pure Sport. I actually didn't know it was coming, and I opened it. I was like, oh, this feels really light. There's nothing in the box, and I was like a little bit confused. And then at the bottom I read they didn't want to just send out a load of stuff to people for Black Friday where it's just like super overconsumption, unnecessary and unneeded and unwanted. So instead they've partnered with Greenhouse Sports, which is a charity that's like that helps like young people in disadvantaged communities like get into sport and excel in sport essentially. So I'm gonna fill this with some of my old gym stuff and accessories. You can put in like wellness bits as well, like body wash and things like that. Popping them in this box and sending them back to Pure Sport, and they're like reorganizing it all and sending it to Greenhouse Sports to help out those in those communities. So I'm really excited to do that, and then it inspired me. Like I want to do this for everyone that's, for one, following me and who's been so lovely during my like recovery and surgery journey, because without the people messaging me about their experiences I would have felt very like shit, even more shit and alone than I already do. So I wanted to give back in my own way, and on Wednesday the 13th it's World Kindness Day, so I wanted to like create like 8-10 packages, which I actually have here. I bought them on Amazon. Then I've got some brands involved. I'm going to be putting some stuff in there as well, and just wanted to make like loads of bundles to hopefully help people out during this time of year. It's such a financially difficult time of year anyway, and like growing up, like this time of year was just so challenging for like my family, and I know a lot of families out there even more so. Like I'm obviously privileged in some ways too, so I just wanted to help people feel a little bit nicer themselves, whether it's for themselves or to give away to other people for like Christmas gifts. Like I just want to help out in some way, even if it is just this small thing. So that is going to be over on my Instagram and TikTok, so if you don't follow me over there, definitely go do that. If you want to grab some bits for yourself, I'm still trying to work out like entry things and everything, but I'm sure it will just be like commenting and tagging a friend or something who you feel like deserves the package too. But yeah, I just wanted to show some of the bits that have arrived. I know a couple of the bits it looks like already are here. I've tried to go for a mix of like beauty, snacky, foodie sort of bits. So we've got some stuff from Batiste. I've worked with them quite closely. It's like quite nice because I've been able to like rekindle a lot of like my work relationships over the years. So we've got a lot of stuff in here from Batiste, like I'll show you. Actually put in 10, I believe, yeah. So we've got 10 things here. So I'm trying to aim for 10 packages basically. All different products from Batiste, which I've loved for literal years. Even before I started doing this as a job, like I've been using Batiste, and I feel like many other people who have long hair or even short hair use it too. So I've got all of those, which is great. Put it from Batiste.
Oh,
sent 10. And then actually I'm not sure if the thing in here is for the...
No.
But yeah, I've got like a bunch of other random stuff. We've got Holland and Barrett involved. I'm just hoping this all arrives basically before Wednesday so that I can film it all and get it up on World Kindness Day, because that's the kind of like point and premise of this. I just thought it would be just so nice to work on something like wholesome and that's going to give back to like my community. Oh no, that's just my... Okay, well that's for something completely separate. Good, Ollie's pretzels, which me and Aiden are like obsessed with.
Yeah,
I think
they would be getting sent out.
No, they are getting sent out because we've got a really good relationship with them. I think we've got Corsten Press being sent. Hopefully someone arrives tomorrow. I'm not really sure if they will because it's a Sunday, but we've got Monday. I just kind of want to film it on Tuesday so then I can have it up on Wednesday. But like worst case scenario, they arrive on Wednesday and I have to do it as like an evening upload. But I just kind of wanted it in the morning so that people can start entering straight away. And I'll probably be having it up for a week. So by the time you see this, I will make sure this goes out so you can still enter from this video, because I want you guys to also be involved, because you, like anyone watching on YouTube, like especially in the Vlogtober videos, like you've probably seen enough of my face and just been, yeah, super supportive. So that is the plan. And then afterwards, when maybe just before it hits December, I really want to do it as well to send out to some like local charities that are in need, more so sort of like similar to what I did at uni with my uni friends Megan and Hattie. We like raised a load of money so that we could go and buy like gloves, hats, winter bits like sleeping bags, hand warmers for homeless communities or anyone else struggling. I just feel like I haven't done enough charity stuff as I'd planned to at the beginning of the year. Like I've done things here and there, but I want to do more basically. We're now gonna just snuggle down, watch an episode of Ratched. I feel like I can't say that word, but the show on Netflix that's been there for a while, we just decided to start watching it because we were like out of options, and we're actually think it's pretty good. What other stuff have I watched recently that was good? Oh, we quite like Don't Move, which was on Netflix. That's relatively new. I feel like I've watched more than usual because I've been just like sat on the sofa or in bed like recovering. Tomorrow we're gonna just see how I'm feeling and then maybe go to Columbia Flower Market or just do something nice and different, because I've literally been just like stuck in here and it's been driving me absolutely insane. I've also just had a little freshen up in the shower. This is the first time I've been able to do it alone without Aiden helping me, which has been nice to get my independence back. Something that I've probably missed the most because I feel like this really annoying human all the time, but I know it can't be helped. But having a shower now means that I'm gonna have to redo all of my dressings and Aiden's gonna help me. We're just about to try and tackle this for the first time because they actually told me to go to my GP to redress for the first time. So this is the second time we're doing it. I've got these like gauze, like kind of like cotton pad things that I'm supposed to be put in boiling water, wait until it's like not boiling in the sense of putting it on my skin obviously. And then I've got these clear pore waterproof adhesive film dressings that are going on my 3 holes. So if you haven't watched my surgery video, and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I basically had diagnostic laparoscopy surgery for endometriosis, suspected endo, and it's just been a big whole shit show. With my surgery, they did 3 keyhole incisions, one in my belly button, one like where my uterus is, and then one on by my left ovary. And it's kind of weird because all of the stuff that they burnt off inside of me is on my right side, so I'm like, why isn't there one on my right? But clearly whatever tools they use, they didn't need to physically make an extra one, because a lot of people have like either 3 or 4 and have the other ovary as like another cut. So I guess it's lucky in a way that I've only got 3, but that's why I've got 3 redressings for some context. Obviously you need boiling water for sterilization, you know. Wasn't really probably able to see my cuts because I was kind of like laying down on a bed whilst the nurse did them, so I kind of like, I'm really intrigued. Like I find it really fun. Like I have non-stop been looking at my photos from my insides, and I thought it would freak me out because I don't really like blood being removed from my body, but I actually found it really interesting seeing like what my ovaries look like. I didn't know they were white, I didn't know what there were all this stuff, but I've included all those photos in my surgery video, so defo go see that if you're as fascinated about the human body as I am. Yeah, but I won't traumatise you all. I don't even know if YouTube's going to allow me to put in photos like that. It should be fine. It's just the inside of a body. It's literally like the most normal thing. Like we all have, well, everyone who has a womb will have the similar photos. You ready to redress me?
Huh?
You ready to redress my wounds? I know Aiden's going to freak out of this. I'll try and film some of it, but I'm obviously going to be like semi-naked. Yeah, that's a boiling cup of water. And then I've got the gauze here. And then this. You don't touch my wound, so don't stress out too much. I can do it if you're going to freak out so much. Okay, I've decided I'm going to have to be fully naked for this one. I really can't wait to see these for some reason. When you get the sanitizer from my bag, can you also get my phone from in that room as well? Because I want you to take photos of my wounds that I can't properly see. I'm so intrigued. Why am I so excited for this? And she like sat on the bed like, that is horrible.
You're taking all three off, what are you doing?
That bruise is gnarly, isn't it? Oh, that one's attached to that one. Why are you freaking out? You're making me freak out for no reason. I feel fine. That's horror. Can you take a photo of them? If you can, without my vagina in it. Thank you for loving me. To be fair, I actually thought my belly would be worse because the pain has been probably more around my belly area. But that's probably because of the bruising that I can see on the outside. But visually, the womb one is the worst. It's not that bad. It's just worse than we thought.
So you've had a lobotomy or something?
There's nowhere near my brain.
I'm going to need a lobotomy after this.
It's literally so... You're never going to be able to see me give birth if you're like this at my tiny little cuts. It's literally like me cutting my finger open a little. You're going to have to get over it. It's Sunday afternoon and we are heading to Herne Hill Market. So we're going to go to Columbia Road Flower Market for the first time. But I felt so dizzy and weird when I woke up. What is this on my forehead? But yeah, I felt really dizzy and weird when I woke up. So we kind of like just chilled. Ended up finishing that Netflix series Ratchet. And now we're going to go to Herne Hill Market instead just because it's a little bit closer. By a little bit, I mean, it's not an hour to get there. Maybe grab some lunch, get some ingredients to make some like yummy food later. Aiden's gonna make one of his ottolenghi recipes from his book, because we haven't done that yet. Just do something nice and fun this Sunday. I'm gonna try and do some baking maybe later, but I'm feeling a lot better. It was so weird when I woke up, like, I'm not really sure what sort of caused it. I just woke up and like everything felt like it was lagging. Like I was looking over one place and it was like my eyes were like 5 seconds behind. It was strange. I'm just excited to go to the markets and have another nice little like semi-day out just for a couple of hours just to get me out of the house so that I'm not stuck inside. So we've just lime scooted all the way here. I actually give myself the ick. I don't know why it gives me the ick in London using the scooters. Like, but it doesn't anywhere else because like we've done it in like Sweden, I've done it in Berlin, like anywhere else it feels so fine. But I think maybe because it's just we live here, I feel like icky going around with the scooter. I don't really know. So I'm tising up. But also I feel like the reason we're scootering instead of biking is because I tried biking the other day and it feels like it's like crumpling my stomach over. So this is like a way nicer feeling just being able to stand up normally. I'm actually wearing jeans for the first time today, so that's progress. They're kind of like looser though, that's the reason I wore them. And we're now going to go explore Herne Hill. We've only been here for the markets once. Twice. Have we? I thought we've only been to the markets once and then we've come here for getting the Christmas tree stuff. And the markets weren't on then. I think that was on a different day, but... Aiden's just made us some yummy dinner from one of the ottolenghi books. So what's this? The soy peanut-y broccoli.
Yeah, soy, peanut, orange broccoli.
Yum. And then in here we have our chicken, which obviously we're not eating all of this now because there's so much, but we always do extra, don't we, for leftovers? Although I'll probably eat half of that now.
You try it.
Because it looks unreal.
Fucking flames.
That feels like it's in a restaurant. Thank you. Thank you very much. I wanted you to find us something light-hearted to watch on YouTube while we're eating, and then we're going to watch Old Boy, which is Korean, so we're going to be reading subtitles. So we're needing a light watch first whilst we're eating, because I'll be staring at my food like, it's an Alfie Days vlog. Does that work?
Bye now.
Managed to get myself all up and ready today to actually leave the house and go to a work thing, which is such a big achievement. Just feels nice to be all dressed up. I've like made more of an effort than usual, I think, because I've been so sick of being stuck inside and feeling a bit gross. So yeah, we're off. We're gonna go meet Estelle and head to King's Cross for a thing with the Enquiries. We're just about to try out some of the products of the Enquiries. This is Estelle, by the way.
Hello!
So we're just trying out some of the products. This is one of my favourites at Enquiries. It's the Oat Cleansing Balm, and I find that that's really good, especially if you have dry skin. And I'm actually trying out a lot of stuff that I had never tried before, and I felt like I'd tried quite a lot of the range, but there's a lot of products here that I definitely haven't, so I'm excited to try this. This is the Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturiser. This feels amazing. Everyone's just been raving about this, the hyaluronic acid serum. They've been really kind and letting us pick out some bits to get sent out home to us as well. So some of them I've got like no cleanser because I love it, but I really want to try that hyaluronic, like I said, and then I need to find the right moisturiser. Okay, I'm now home. I actually feel like that lip oil from Clinique that I wore today has stained my lips in a nice way. Like, I didn't realise that was the effect of it, or if that even is supposed to be the effect, but I tried the Clinique Black Honey lip balm that was like kind of viral on TikTok within the last year. I didn't realise they did a lip and cheek oil with that, so I tried it today and it actually is so lovely. I should have probably spoken about that earlier when I put it on, but it's lasted really well. Like, I feel like my makeup has stayed on considering how sweaty I get on the tube, but I survived my first solo day out. Not fully solo, obviously, because I did go and meet Estelle, but like solo traveling to get there and feeling a lot less vulnerable. Like, I hate that feeling and I haven't really experienced it before, thank God, where I just feel a bit vulnerable and like I can't move to my normal ability. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a weird like adjustment. But I'm finally getting there. It's just the bloating now that's really getting to me. I feel like I just need to stay consistent with still taking my peppermint stuff and getting back into my gut health bits and pieces. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, look, I'll show you. Haven't really eaten much today. It's like rock solid. Like, it looks like I'm pregnant at all times. I'm looking forward to being pregnant and being like this. But like, having a rock solid stomach, it just does not feel very nice when I'm not pregnant. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll deal with that when I'm pregnant, but I'm not, so. Yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, that's the thing that's bothering me the most. I've stopped pooing blood. Sort of random TMI, but yeah, that was happening for a while, but I think it's because all of the adhesions that they burnt off inside of me were connected to my bowel, so that's good. I'm also not bleeding vaginally either. But my period is due soon, so that'll be coming back with full vengeance, and I'm kind of worried about it. But yeah, I think because I can't properly know if I'm fully recovered when I have my first period, because the whole area is going to be inflamed anyways. So I think it might be uncomfortable. I don't know. I really just have to like play it by ear, which is just very confusing and annoying. Yeah, I'm just proud of myself for like actually getting out the house today and deciding to go, because there have been other opportunities where I could have left earlier on, but I still felt like too vulnerable to go and like super anxious to be out and about again. Like, I don't know. Yeah, we're back on track, and I'm very grateful to Estelle for bringing me a surplus one today, because it was really insightful hearing some stuff about the Inky list. Like, they gave us some products to take away as well, so I'm excited to try them out, give those a go, because what I have tried from the Inky list so far has all like worked really well on my skin, both body and their face skin stuff. It's just great. Like, they're super transparent with all the stuff that they include, and they give you like a proper step-by-step guide, because I feel like skincare is super overwhelming, and they are an affordable brand, which means the most out of everything, to be honest. Ooh, we've got some replies. I'm honestly like so gassed. You know, I said about the World Kindness thing today, like I've had so many companies like message me, getting involved, and it's just been amazing. I'm just a bit on edge that nothing has arrived today though, unless the postman downstairs, there's like a post room basically, and I get messages if anything comes in for me, and I haven't had a message today, which is concerning, because I thought a lot of the stuff would arrive today. So hopefully by tomorrow there will be a lot of parcels down there of packages of stuff that I'm getting ready for you guys, which you'll see all tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, that's when I'm planning on filming it, if not. But I'm now just replying to some emails, getting back up to everyone, and then hopefully filming the rest of my surgery video, which will be up before this. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back and a bit brighter. I've been up to filming today, which is so good. I'm actually wearing this again because I forgot to film it yesterday. Just had my greens. I'm using these ones from Nutravita at the minute. They actually have like 30 active ingredients in. I always love discovering new things that are really good for my body because I notice a difference so much when I stop taking them. So I love sticking to something in the morning where I'm like, I have that, I have a few of my vitamins, supplements, and then crack on with the day. If you watched any of my Vlogtober videos, you might have heard me say that some of them actually like played like a massive role in like hormone balancing and gut health, and the combination of them, my last period wasn't as painful as usual, and I'm like, that is interesting. So I'm gonna try it again and hope when I next come on, which should be in the next few days, it should be all good. I'm actually gonna go off and meet Tia. I've met her a couple of times at other events and stuff. We're actually just gonna go for a coffee because she's just moved to London, so I'm excited. I don't know where we're gonna go, but we're meeting at Liverpool Street, so I'll try and vlog, but I always feel like really embarrassed. I don't want it to feel like I'm shoving the camera on her face, even though she does this sort of stuff. I can't explain it. I just feel like icky being like, be in my vlog, regardless of who it is and whether they do this or not. But let's go meet Tia. Just had a little FaceTime with my mum as well, and it was so sweet. I really want to wear those heels again that I wore yesterday. They were so comfortable. Like, these heels are usually my idea of hell, and they look so gorgeous, and I'm like, oh, I will never be able to wear them. But these are wide fit on ASOS, and they don't hurt at the front because I think they're just actually wide fit when they say they're wide fit. I think I don't know if I sized up or not. I can't remember, but regardless, bloody gorgeous. I'm gonna wear them today, but I don't want to wear them to meet Tia. I want to be a bit more casual, so I'm gonna wear some trainers to that and then take these in a bag when I go to meet Carrie, because we're going chocolate tasting with Venki. I tried out some of their like chocolates and crepes earlier on in this year, I think, on, is it called Piccadilly? What is that road called? I actually can't remember the road. Is it Piccadilly? I don't know. The road that has the Ritz on. There's Venki's on that. Venki's on that road, and the event's kind of near Venki, but it's not in a Venki store. And we're going chocolate tasting. Like, how fun is that? It's literally so me. I need chocolate at all times. I have any bit of savoury and I'm like, chocolate, savoury, chocolate. I'm meeting Carrie there, and I kind of want to be a bit fancy because it's in Mayfair area, and like I said, I'm wanting to make an effort now because I've been stuck inside for so long. So I'm basically outfit repeating from yesterday because I was only out for an hour or two with this cute bag, but I'm gonna have to find a bag to put the heels in because I just don't want to wear heels strutting around Liverpool Street beforehand. So extra. That is the annoying thing about London, is that like, oh, I'm gonna wear my red socks. The annoying thing about London, you have to like wear trainers everywhere. Well, you don't have to, but like if you're like me and you obviously get the tube and don't get like taxis all the time, or like can afford taxis and Ubers all the time, obviously I treat myself here and there, then wearing heels is a bit of a myth for me anyway. Like, I prioritize comfort. My little hack is just taking a tote bag or a bigger bag and just whacking some heels in if I need to change for a specific event or something that I want to look a bit more fancier for. Yeah, look at me. I am actually just an adult child. Like, I just love my colourful socks, dopamine dressing in the winter. It's my favourite thing. Right, what shoes should we wear for now? The original. Cheers. Sorry, that is delicious. Look who I'm with. Skipped a Carrie because I didn't film anything. Out and about, I don't know. But yeah, we're at
that really funny TikTok Alfie Days and I sent it to you earlier about the tattoo.
Nala, yeah, I love it. Yeah, we're in Marina Rinaldi and we're trying. God, oh my god, I didn't realise every single part of it, was it?
Pretty good, I think. I do quite like
wow. Yeah, the domes are cute. Oh yeah, I really like these. Oh yeah, wow.
I'm gravitating towards all the pink.
Yeah, but whatever. I remember trying, I said earlier, like I tried some of this earlier this year, and there was like a hazelnut, there was a chocolatey hazelnutty vibe.
The core emotion that we want to communicate at Venki. It's probably the oldest company in terms of chocolate manufacture in Italy, from 1878.
Amazing. What's this one? The caramel.
Caramel one. And
amazing.
normal one with milk chocolate.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Come for a post chocolate tasting sushi dog. We've got taste tots that we've demolished. Didn't even see them. This is probably my favourite food place where I've been introduced through doing work stuff, and I genuinely buy it. They've got new char siu chicken. Actually outside. For ages I've been thinking, what's the scent? How is that?
Yeah, really nice.
What's the flavour?
I'm a build your own roll and Carrie's a build your own bowl.
It's just the way we roll. Or bowl, should I say. It's raining, it's pouring, sushi, bowls, dawning.
How much is that dog in the window?
We got some positive news. So I came back from being with Carrie and I checked the post downstairs and he said there was nothing, and I was like, that's so weird. Like, I'm obviously expecting a lot of stuff for this World Kindness Day tomorrow. I was like, oh, that's so annoying. Like, I kind of wanted to film it tonight. And then Aiden just went down to take the bin like super late and he was like, oh my God, sorry, I made a mistake. Here's all your parcels. So we've got a load of stuff that's arrived. I'm still waiting on a couple bits, so I'm gonna hold off filming the proper like video until tomorrow. But I've currently got Aiden doing a little production line here of all of the boxes, getting them all ready. So I've got these cute little like pink boxes.
Okay, so I'll leave it like that,
Yeah, that's perfect, thank you. That'll really help me tomorrow when I get back. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you what we've kind of got going on in case you wanted to enter. So I've got a load of like stuff here from Corsten Press. So there's definitely going to be one of these in all of the parcels. We've got some bits here from Bubble Skincare, which I know is super popular, and I've tried a few bits from them and I really like them. And then some stuff here from Act. They're my absolute favourite deodorant brand ever. They were created by two theatre guys all the time, like going in and off, on and off stage, and like all of their costumes stunk and went all weird. So they basically made this deodorant and it's just incredible. It stops me from smelling and sweating as much. So yeah, they've got like loads of gorgeous scents. This one's actually one of my favourite ones that they've sent. But yeah, they've popped two of them there. They're like luxury deodorants. So they're also available. We've actually got some load of nail polishes from Essie, stunning fragrances from Aspects Beauty. So there's Moschino, Michael Kors and Icon, and then under there's a bunch of bits from Holland & Barrett's, like a sleep mist. I'll show all this properly tomorrow actually. But yeah, load of stuff going on. Watching Aiden pack all of the boxes up so I don't have to do this tomorrow.
It's like so pleasing to me.
You're enjoying it?
Yeah, like I can just sort of there for it.
Really? Good morning, it's Wednesday and I'm starting it in Queen's Park, which is a bit random, but I'm going to the Hearth, which I've been to before, and it's for Millie Gucci's Sober Girl Society book launch. So I'm going to be there with loads of other girlies, talking all things being sober, which I'm not sober, but I'm sober curious, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited. So I finished my bedazzling. I think I've just knocked one off of one of the O's. So I've actually brought some to take home with me in case any of them fall off, because the glue's still a little bit wet, but so fun. I'm really excited to have a read through this. There's some information about being sober in the front bit, and then it's like a journal. That was the most loveliest, wholesome morning with Millie, bedazzling those books. Like, it was just so nice and mindful. And now I've got all of those World Kindness Day parcels to film all of those, package them all up, edit all of that stuff ready to go for this evening, and I'm just hoping that the last couple of bits are down in the post room waiting, and then I can get cracking with that. And then I think Jack might come over to mine to do a little like journal session on the roof before we're out this evening. So that'll be lovely, a very sociable, fun day. It's very quiet in here. It's very odd. This is your reminder to take a deep breath. In and out. I wish I had a calming voice. I can't really do that, can I? Yeah, that is actually your reminder to take a deep breath, because I have not taken a single breath today. I've just been go, 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 and it's actually really bad. So breathe in. Feels good. Although I don't have time to do that. No, of course I have time to take a deep breath. Of course I do. So I'm just about to rush out. I have been packaging all of the care packages are all pretty much done. We're just waiting on a few other bits. But I'm gonna post the video that you will see on Instagram and TikTok, or like a variation of both of them, which you can go and enter both ways. So one on Instagram, one on TikTok, and you can enter multiple times as well. Like, all of the instructions and stuff are in there. I've done all of the care package stuff, but it literally took up my whole rest of my morning and whole afternoon, and it's now almost 4:30, and I'm about to head to Boots. Not about to head to Boots, I'm about to head to Battersea Power Station, one of my favourite places in London, I always say, because the Glide ice rink this year is sponsored by Boots, and I've been kindly invited along, which is so fun. Like, I feel honoured. I've never ever worked with Boots before or been invited to anything by Boots, so yeah, such a big moment. So I'm going there, I'm meeting Jack, me and him are cycling there, and Carrie's meeting us there as well. And yeah, I think they're doing like a little mini Christmassy party to sort of like celebrate the launch of it all. So I'm just currently stalking Jack because he sent me his live location on where he is. So I better leave now so that he doesn't waste any of his line minutes. But yeah, I'm wearing my cute coat. I'm actually off to Taskmaster afterwards. So I'm joining Hattie, her brother, and some of her brother's friends because he wanted to do the Taskmaster experience, which is in Canada Water. So we're heading there afterwards. So I've got like a very active evening and I'm a little bit worried because of my stomach. Nothing is hurting currently. Everything feels good, but I'm just worried that I'm going to push myself too hard. So I'm going to try and take it slow, nice steady cycle, potentially just a little bit of ice skating, maybe that is a bit silly, fun cute shots on the rink to celebrate, and then yeah, hopefully Taskmaster isn't too physical, but I don't think it is. Let's go. We're at the Boots ice skating. It actually looks really cute to be there, like the power station. Right, who's ready to skate? Ready to skate? I don't think anyone can hear me because of the earmuffs and the music. We've all got little Boots hot chuckies and they're doing like professional skating or something on the rink. So I want to go see. Can I go see? Can I go see? Right, we are skating away. We've all separated. I just wanted to give myself a little skate and confidence boost. It's so cute. It's actually quite a big rink, like I was saying. It's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Look how cute it is. I want to come back again already. I'm going to try and force Aiden to come with me even though he hates ice skating.
Hold the thing on, I need to fuck it.
Where is she? Where?
So graceful.
She's just weaving in between everyone.
That was such a lovely little time skating with Jack and Carrie at Boots. I really want to go skating again. I already kind of want to be back on the ice. It was just so fun. Like it's one of my favourite activities to do at this time of year. I feel like you either love it or hate it. And I'm not even good. Like I just enjoy like throwing myself on the ice. I think it's because I used to love rollerblading as a kid. Like I would ask my parents to have rollerblading parties because there was this like a little rollerblading place near us. How many times can I say rollerblading? Yeah, I really enjoyed that. So I'm just now waiting for Aiden and Hattie and her brother and everyone because we're going to Taskmaster. I actually overestimated how long it would take me to get here. Turns out I'm like 20 minutes before everyone else, so that's where we're off to. I'm just waiting outside the station. But yeah, it's literally just by Canada Water. Dock X. And I'll let you know how it all goes. I don't know if you're allowed to film in there, probably not, but I'll give you the lowdown afterwards because I did see a bad review today and I was like, oh, that's so annoying. So maybe my expectations are low and this is a good thing. Wanna say hi? All of the socks. I didn't even notice there were socks. Good morning. I am a mess. I need to wash my hair, but I think I'm going to put a hair mask in for the day and then wash it later. It's now Thursday and I'm so excited to be working from home, which is so weird because the whole of last week I was at home and I was like, get me out. But I think that was more because I was recovering. Like I wasn't even fully working from home. Like I couldn't really do much. Oh my God, the dressings and stuff now are getting so itchy. I think I'm gonna try and take them off. When I go in the shower, I think I'm gonna take them off for good. Maybe not for good, maybe it is stupid and I should cover them up. I feel like they need some air. Yeah, I don't know, I'm finding them really itchy at the minute. Look, you can see it's all red from where I've been itching around it. I managed to clean out my belly button like blood yesterday or the day before, but I haven't properly cleaned some of the others in a while, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm also, last night we went to Taskmaster and obviously you weren't allowed to film in there, but I won the best of the losers. Yes, it is like the best of the worst duck is what I got. I'll try and explain it just in case anyone's interested. So you go in as a group of, we were a group of 6 and then 3 guys were added to our team. So I'm guessing like one whole group could be 10 people. So if you've got a group of 10, that would be amazing for like a work do or a hen do or something like that. Or just a big group of friends like we did. And then you might have people added, you might not. So we went in as this like 9 and you do all of the challenges on your own. So you do 5 challenges, which I think for the money, I feel like there should be 8 personally. personally, but London experiences are just expensive in general, and we managed to get them for tickets for £50 each because we were going as a big group. I think they're usually £70, which I would never pay for it. It was so much fun, like taking the money out of the situation, but £70 is so much for an experience that's like an hour and a half. Yeah, I think it was only an hour actually, thinking about it. So yeah, like it really, really isn't worth £70. And the tasks were fun. They were quite quick. I was gutted on some of them because I was like, I should have got some points on that one. But I don't want to spoil it by giving you the task. But I think they do a few variations. So we did melon buffet, which apparently is slightly more physical, but it wasn't anything that would have disrupted my surgery actually. Like I was a little bit worried about that. And I think another one that they do is like all very mental, but there was still mental elements of some of the tasks that we did. But it was super fun. You have like someone taking you round, and then you get points per task like they do on the actual Taskmaster, and then in the final the top 5 people with their points go head to head in like the final, and then the 5 losers go head to head to compete for the best of the worst, which I won. So I've got this gold little ducky that I can put as my award on the side. It was fun, and if you really like Taskmaster you might enjoy it, but also I just don't think it's worth the money is what I'm gonna say, if I'm being completely honest. But I think a lot of the stuff in London is like not worth the money because they just overprice it because it's in London, do you know what I mean? But I'm also really happy with those boots ears, and now I really want to go ice skating. I think I said that when I was waiting for the guys yesterday in Canada Water, but I just want to ice skate all the time. Like I loved it, and I want to go back to that Battersea one specifically because it's so big. I don't know how busy it gets, and because it was obviously an event, it didn't really like showcase how busy it could be. Like I can imagine it being a bit jarring if it is busy, but all of the ice rinks that I've ever been to have been way smaller than that. Actually, apart from like a proper ice skating rink where they hold games on it, but you know, like the fun little Christmassy ice rinks that they have at like Winter Wonderland or Canary Wharf or anything like that, it's the biggest one that I found like in an outside area. So yeah, really recommend it, and it's so Christmassy there. Like it feels like Winter Wonderland but a cuter version of it with less rides, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, I just love Battersea, so I think I'm a bit biased. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a peppermint tea to keep on top of this bloating issue that I've got going on. I think I spoke about it yesterday, but yeah, my bloating is just horrendous. So like it doesn't bother me the look of it, you know, like I'm not like, oh my god, I look bloated. Like it's just more the feeling, like it feels so hard and uncomfortable. So that's what I'm sorting out today. We've got lots of entries, that's what I've been like reading through this morning. I shouldn't really have picked up my phone because I then started doom scrolling before starting my day, which is something that I don't like doing. But I was looking through all of the little entries for the World Kindness Day stuff, so yeah, make sure you get involved. I don't know, I think this is definitely going up beforehand, but I don't know how far in advance, so make sure you go over to those TikTok or Instagram posts to enter if you want to. Oh, it makes me like instantly, as soon as I post it, I was like, I want to do this again. I want to do this again. Like it just feels so good to be giving back and helping someone out at this time of year. Like it's so stressful. Like growing up, I remember Christmas being such a financial stress for my family, and like my mum would be so worried, and like we didn't need anything, we didn't want anything, we just wanted to have a nice Christmas together, like having some yummy food and being with family. And then now obviously as you're an adult you have to deal with stuff like loss and grief and people missing at the dinner table, and then pretending you're a happy family, you know, like there's just like so much stress that isn't talked about at Christmas because everyone just puts up their like lights and trees, and everyone thinks that everyone's families are getting on well, and people are talking about gifts and stuff, but really, yeah, there's a lot going on in a lot of people's lives. So yeah, I just hoped that these little care packages could make someone's day a little bit brighter. It's such a beautiful day today. It's Friday. I'm actually heading home later this evening to go see my family. Me and Aiden are going to go back together because our families live like very close to each other because that's how we met. We grew up, we went to school together. I'm going to meet Kelly for the first time since she's moved houses, which has been so sad. Like I've definitely missed our daily journals on the roof, but I have been doing it still since it just was nice having a friend to do it with. But I've actually brought like our classic blanket and some paper and stuff just in case you did fancy it. We're gonna go meet in like the sort of middle ground and go for a walk through St James's Park. So we're at St Pancras on the way home, and I was just saying I'm such a girl, like getting my iced banana bread matcha and coming to look at the new Wicked trees. They do like a fun like themed Christmas tree every year in St Pancras, and this year it's obviously Wicked themed. It's so cool. God, I'm actually gonna die when this comes out. I feel like I'm gonna cry for the whole film. Wow, detail. So cool. It looks so good. It does look like a Christmas tree from here, you know, I mean, like, I can see, like, compared to some of the other themes in the previous year. So I've been working with Zizi over the years, and I'm actually one of their brand ambassadors, so it's so lovely because they've given me a card and I get to take my family out on meals. So that's what we did when we arrived on Friday evening. Went to take my family for a Zizi, went with my mum, dad, auntie, nan and Aiden, and it was absolutely delicious. All of the new food was so good. That lemon meringue cookie, divine. I don't wanna leave him. They can buy himself flowers. They can hold my hand. Yeah, we literally spent the rest of the weekend chilling with my family, and then I had some work to do on the Sunday at a spa place, so that's what we ended up doing. It was so nice to see everyone, and it's making me really excited to go back for Christmas and spend some time there. Thank you so much for watching one of my first like normal weekly vlogs back since my surgery. Thank you for the support, and make sure you go and enter the World Kindness Day packages if you haven't already.